All right, YouTube, we're back. Gonna tie some the jig. I nicknamed the Jawbreaker. My all-time favorite color. It was always my go-to jig. Red head, red body, and a little bit of a chartreuse tail. Let's get started. We got an 1/8 ounce jig head and a vise. Just coated it with a little bit of that Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. Only got 2 of these tabs. We're just going to tie them both up right here on YouTube. Going to be using hackle feathers with this. We're going to be using red with chartreuse highlights in it, chartreuse V's. I'm going to cut some feathers here. I was driving home from work tonight and I was watching Catfish Weekly with Lyle Stokes and Patriot James. Had a young man on there. He's 11 years old. Started his own YouTube channel. If you don't mind, go check him out. Give him a like. Subscribe to his channel, Dinks Outdoors. Capital D-I-N-K-S Outdoors. Give Catfish Weekly a subscribe too. You know, I know there was a lot of us that crappie fish and catfish also, and a lot of good advice and pointers and how somebody else is catching catfish. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm trimming all my feathers down here. I thought I had them where I wanted them at, and I looked a little bit too long, but we're doing 2 red feathers with the chartreuse V sandwiched in the middle of them. So we got something that looks about like that. Pinch it up real nice and tight there at the end. Pull your feathers straight back. Lay it right on the shank of that hook. I like watching Lyle's show, and I liked it tonight because he had a kid on there about my son's age. And I like it when kids get excited about fishing. Wasn't quite enough chartreuse in that, so I might add just a little bit more. Then we're going to put a little bit of flash in it. That's what we got so far with our hackle feathers. And this flash I'm using here, I'm pretty sure I got this off Amazon in a pack of like 10 or 15 different ones. That's the only thing I found off Amazon that I could actually trust is the flash that you get. And it's like I want to say it's rainbow tinsel. There's all kinds of different colors in that. When that hits the sunlight, it really got a good sparkle to it, but it really goes good with this jig with the red and the chartreuse. But I love the way that looks in here. I'm going to trim just a little bit of it back, and you know, it's up to you when you're tying your own jig. You know, you might want that flash to stick out pretty far. You might not want it to stick out quite that far, but you know, when you're tying your own jig, you tie it how you want it. And we're using a red medium Chanel with sparkles in it. And again, it just kind of highlights that jig. We'll move that to get that Chanel out of our way, and then we're going to put a little bit of glue on the body here. But I had a gentleman bought some jigs off of me and wanted a couple of what I like. And this is it. This is my favorite. It's usually the first one. If this ain't the first one that's on a rod, usually solid white is, with a little bit of red in it. Trim that Chanel off. Let's give it a good whip finish. Pop that out. snap it loose and cut everything loose. And that's what we got. Let's get it turned here a little bit. You can see a little bit better. That's what we got. Like I said, it's definitely always usually my go-to jig. Caught a lot of crappie on that color. Do one more and get it in there. Get it glued down. But like I said, give them a like. Dinks Outdoors. I think when I subscribed to his page a few minutes ago, he was at 200 and some viewers, 200 and some subscribers. But you know, anybody who does a YouTube channel, you're always looking for those subscribers. You know, I started this YouTube channel out, it wasn't for jig tying. I'd actually started as a crappie fishing YouTube channel, but the editing was just way too a lot more time than I wanted to spend on it, but I think that's going to change probably this spring. I think I'm going to get back on it, get a good editing app, and see what I could come up with. The same thing, we got two, well, we had two, but I just slung one right off. So we're going to stop right there. That'll give me another red feather. I'm pretty sure I just threw that one right down on the floor. There we go. Got it. Let me show you what I'm talking about with that V. I took the V out of a chartreuse feather that I'd cut down, one before that I'd cut the tip out of, and I saved those. And it makes a good accent. You know, if I'm tying a white jig, I might put a pink one in it. Sometimes when I'm tying purple ones, I put a white one in it or a gold one in it. But I'm gonna add just a little more feather to this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna put another little bit of red in it, and I'm gonna put another strip of chartreuse in there, I believe. Yeah, because I got a lot of red in that one. And usually I've got V's cut out waiting to be used, but they were kind of out of reach. There's one. And this will come out pretty good because that, saved it. That V is going to come out on the bottom side of those red feathers. And we're going to move it back just a little bit further. We're going to tie it up just like that. So let's go back to our chenille. Wrap it on. And that wrap all the way down and then back up is pretty much just there to help me get my body built up a little bit more. Sometimes if I'm using a heavier base thread, I might just wrap the body a little bit more with that. All right, let's get this one wrapped up. And I can get this order packaged up and get this in the mail tomorrow. Puts me about a day sooner than what I thought I'd get it done. I didn't put any flash in that one. Dang it. That's all right. I'll tie another one up. Like I said, I like tying this jig. Can't believe I did that. there it is. The Jawbreaker. It's got excellent color to it. I've had good luck with the muddy water, clear water, sunny days, cloudy days. That's just, even, you know, when I fish plastics a lot, that was my go-to color. I've probably got more of those in my boat than I do any color I could think of. But that is all I got. We're gonna glue this down. Like I said, don't forget, Dinks Outdoors. Go hunt him down on YouTube. See what he's got. Those young kids like that are the future of our sport. Catfish Weekly with Lyle Stokes. Check that out. A lot of good information in that one. But that is all I got tonight, YouTube. Questions, comments, let me know. Remarks. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm out of here.